Mitch, there you are once again. What's happening? Hello, hello. The saga continues, yes. As I edit my photos. Actually, I think I said last night that we met these guys, architects and architectural photographers. I gotta move this thing, it's bugging me. The light. There we go. And so that's basically, we're probably go out with them in a couple of hours. But anytime you go out, it's hectic. So you got to be prepared, even if you're walking. I mean, there's so many people. Hey, Andy, what's happening? I got to edit my photos this morning and some video, and I haven't had a chance to look at them because no time. And I took like literally a couple hundred from the rally yesterday, uh, which was a trip. Definitely. I'm looking at them right now. Let me see something if I can do this here. Yeah, I got video of it also, which was pretty cool. But you see, like I said, I like these. Let's see, these ladies wanted me to take their photo. It was a little blown out in the background though, but still. From inside the cage. There you go. Yeah, we got like this guy. He was cool. Well, it's memorable for sure. Now this kid, I don't think I did get a shot of him. This was the kid that helped us, and then we had a hard time getting rid of him. We were like, "Thank you for your help, but we want to be alone." On the river with the driver. We just wanted some peace. Um, yeah, no, that was pretty cool. They treat you really well here. I mean, there we go. Uh, in the Pink Palace, like I said, we couldn't go anywhere. It was really hard to move around. Let's see. And this kid kind of ran up on me and was like giving me a hard time. It was like I thought he wanted to like start something, and I was like, "What's the deal?" And I was like, "Hey, relax, relax. What's going on?" And then I just snapped a shot of him and showed it to him. And then he started smiling, and I was like, "All right, maybe he just wanted a photo," uh, which was pretty weird. These kids are nuts. There was a couple of kids up there. They were nuts. They were jumping in the water and then getting back on the boat and jumping on the water. That was shit. Let's see here. Here's some good ones. I got a couple good ones in here. Where's the one with the pink? Yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Where's it at? Is it this one? Oh, it was cool, and it's up on. I left it up, so it's still up on YouTube. But this is the Pink Palace. You can see the view of the Pink Palace. Yeah, I think this is the one that I liked. I have a bunch of them. That one's blurry, blurry. No good. But yeah, it was an experience for sure. Is this the one? No, that's the one that was not good. This is the one. I don't know what I did there. Well, I'm a VIP to myself. You know, that's about it. You know, how do you react to that? You know, when they treat you like that, you just have to be cordial and I think is this the one? This kid. These kids were running. These guys and kids were running up. They just wanted photos and you know, photo after photo after photo. But where's the one? There was one that I really liked. This one's a bit blown out. I don't know if I can get that back. His hair made it, and his shirt made it hard there. Hair and his shirt made it hard to take the shot. And when they're sitting somewhere, you can't just go, oh, you know what? Move, sit over here. You know, you can't do that. And even if you use exposure compensation, you know, like I did here, it's still the sun was really bright in that area. But still, it was cool. This kid was all right. He's pretty cool. So anyway, oh yeah, I've already got some, you know, uh, which is it's always nice. The more subscribers, the more beneficial it is to my channel. But like I was saying last night, and I'm not joking about this, and I don't mean to be I'm not trying to be difficult about it, but it's about the trips are about at least covering the costs. And I almost never do. I almost lose my ass, and I'm trying to fix that. Which is one reason why Chucky's with me because he helps. He's been helping out, and it makes it easier. And oh, this guy was cool. I like this guy right here. So hopefully, in the future it'll pan out. But I like this guy. He was really really cool. Very very good. Uh, see if I can do something with this shot real quick. Let's see here. It's a bit too much. Looks different on the phone than it does on the computer. I like this one though. Boom. So that one will go up soon. But that guy was really cool. At first, he just sat there and he was like, and then I said hello and Bengali or. Oh, those were streams though, so I don't have to edit them, and I have like enough for about 5, 6 videos right now, and I'll have enough for another couple. But the streams are a way to get everything out like real time. But I told the people I'll put this up right away, the rally. But I have video of it where I'm walking, and go, man, this is a trip. Aisha, are you from Bangladesh? Yeah, I'm close to the rally, close to where the rally was. Um, I don't know if I'll run into him, but I'll tell you what, and I think I said it last. Yeah, I did say it last night. Let me see if I can get that photo. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I know how I can do it. Hang on. Where is it at? There we go. Why is it not? Oh, here we go. It's syncing right now. All right, let's see. Save as. Let's go desktop. Desktop. Oh, you're from Mumbai. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. The woman I was talking about with the kid. Let's see here if I can find her too. Oh well, I have it there, but let's see here. Yeah, this one. Green. That kind of sucks. Um, yeah, I want to go there too. All right, so this picture, this little girl, this baby on there, I was asking about getting her some help because she was just laying there with her mother, and it was just, it just people were like, and I know this happens all over, but people are like walking right over her, walking right past her, like it was nothing, And I was, I don't know. No matter how bad off she is, you should try to maybe give her some dignity. And so I went back last night, and then I found her, and she was walking away, and I just took a quick picture of her with my iPhone. But this is her right here, and it turned out that she's already going to that hospital, so she's getting help. But I guess apparently, like the doctor originally said to me, she might be too far gone. There's nothing we can do for her. Like once I guess I don't know anything about this, just other than the few paragraphs I read. But once the swelling and the fluid gets to be too much, then it's I guess it's dangerous to drain it or whatever. Um, but I felt good that I went back and that at least she's getting some help. Um, you know. So anyway, that I felt like that was my one good deed for the trip. And that photography, whether for me everything's about money because I have to earn, and if I don't earn, I don't keep traveling, and then I don't make any money. But I don't keep the train rolling. But when I went with that, I mean, there was nothing about that for money. It was just I felt bad, man. I was like, this is horrible. You have the kids laying there on the ground, and she's begging for money, and you know people are like stepping over the kid. It was not good. So I do have a soft heart once in a while, especially for kids, you know. So anyway, that was, you know, it was good that somebody reached out about the photograph and about her, and you know, I don't know that it's going to do much good or anything, but at least she's getting help, and it's at the same place where the doctor said to go. So I think that's great, you know. Anyway, so anybody else out there besides the lurkers? It's been raining here a little bit. What I'd like to know, oh man, what I like to know from the regular people on this channel is what more is it you'd like to see? Because I don't have any other ideas. I'm just doing what I do, and I think it's, you know, I think the channel is decent. But maybe there's some stuff that other people want to see and they want to know about, and maybe it would make the channel better, you know? So you can leave a comment, you can message me, you can say it in the chat right now, whatever. You know. I think today we'll be going to the Corral slums, which are close by here. Uh, we'll see what they're like, you know, and if I had more time, I'd go down to Chittagong, or I'd go down to Cox's Bazar, because you know I could go down to the beach and take some landscape shots. Well, I think this one was. Let me think here. I think with the tax and everything, it's about $130 a night. Now, I didn't pay that, but that's what it is. Um, so, you know, it's like one of the best hotels. But this is what Chuck wanted. Chuck wanted this. I was like, I'll stay in a little $30 a night hotel, but he wanted this because he didn't want to come here for his first time. He was, you know, he was worried. He travels, but he doesn't travel like me. That's what I was saying. Are different types of travelers. He's the kind of traveler that he's used to staying in nice places, and if he needs to get anywhere, he has, you know, a car take him there, and he's got people that will guide him and do all these things. With me, you know, it's like I go out on my own, and you know, I'll stay in a little 15, 20, $30 a night a hotel, but he didn't want to. And then the thing is that we figured it would be too much of a hassle to be far apart, or to even be, say, a mile apart here because of the traffic and how much time it would take to you know, meet up. So that's why I'm in this room. That's the only reason. I wouldn't, I would, at this point, especially at this point, I wouldn't be paying the money that uh, was needed to get this room. No way. But I know you can get some good places for uh, journey when it's nothing, it's still entertaining, and enlightening. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. I wish a lot more people uh, felt that way. I don't want to do as many streams, to be honest, but I have been a lot lately because, to be honest, the streams are what make the money. The videos don't make much money anymore, at least not my videos. And maybe I need to make them better. I don't know. Maybe I need to like take some lessons or something. But and you know, maybe it's because of YouTube. also. There's a combination of factors. So, for me, the streaming is where I make the money, especially stuff like you know, stream. It was a great stream as far as content goes. It wasn't a great stream as far as earning revenue. And contrary to what people think, like for me, if I'm going to travel around, and it's not, listen, this is not like I'm traveling around and I'm everything is beautiful and I'm having the time of my life. Yes, I'm having a good time, but it's hard work, man. Uh, it's hard work, and if you don't think it is, I would say come with me and see what I do, and you would be surprised, really. So, and I've talked about it before. It's like you're carrying a bunch of cameras, you got lenses, you got uh, power banks, you got gimbal, mini tripod, and then it's paperwork so that you know where you're going. There's all kinds of stuff. It's not like I can just walk. Like in Thailand, I just walk around. I can walk around on a live stream with a gimbal, and I know pretty much where I'm going. Uh, and I know Thailand, and I know how to speak the language, and it's pretty easy for me. Um, but I still got to carry all the gear around and do all that stuff, and it's gear that I probably wouldn't if I was just carrying a camera, still camera, or my Fuji around. I would just I carry a couple of batteries, and that's it. I just carry the camera, a couple of batteries, and I got what happened to it? It's right here. I got this flash. It's a little flash. It's great. It does the job. I have another one, but I don't use it because it's bigger and heavier. So I like the smaller stuff. But yeah, it's definitely work. And here it's really work, man, because you're in the middle of literally 25, 50, 100 people that are gathering around you, like I said last night, going selfie, selfie, selfie. Um, or they want to talk to you and they want to shake your hand, and what are you going to do? You need to be friendly with the people. It's not like you can go, oh, what do you want? They're not asking anything. Gennaro, what's happening? I actually made this stream this morning with the intention that some people would not be able to see what I was talking about last night, and that the regulars would be able to see something that I put on at this time. So it's nice you're here, Gennaro. What is this here? You already do so much great content. I can't understand it. Let's just walk around and have so many views. I don't understand it either. And maybe it has to do with YouTube. And the other thing I don't understand is how people can go to 7-Eleven and earn the money they earn, or go to not necessarily 7-Eleven. I'm not trying to point out one particular person or anything like that. But, do things that, like, to me, I'm like, man, what's this about? And I'll tell you what, I watched a video. Chuck said to me, oh, this one guy that you used to watch, and he used to watch, Fun with Louie. I guess his channel's not doing all that well. He's not putting up as many, hey, Lori, he's not putting up as many videos and that kind of thing. And I was like, wow, I wonder why. And so he started asking me, well, how many, I said, how many views does the guy have? And he started telling me, I said, well, he's still earning some pretty good money every month. Maybe he's taking some time to relax and he doesn't want to do as many videos because, it is a drain. And then, I watched one of his videos, and for like 30 seconds, I watched it. I just went, I can't watch this shit. I can barely watch myself. Now the thing with the rally, when I wasn't talking, I liked it. It was great. When I started talking, then I was like, eh. There's a reason why I was never a famous photojournalist, because I don't want to have to. I really don't want to interview people on the air and listen to my own voice. Lori, you would love it here, but I think that if I think you're like me, you would be a bit overwhelmed. You'd get used to it, but you'd be overwhelmed for sure. It's overwhelming. Oh, well, thank you very much, Jannar. I know that there are people in here who, you know, they appreciate me and all that. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the channel overall. Um, you know, uh, Fun with Louie is a young guy, and maybe he appeals to a younger crowd. But you know what's funny is that I've been checking the demographics, and while the majority of people that watch the channel, this channel, are, I think they were 45 to 59 or something like that. There are a lot of people now that are like in the 25 to 34 bracket. So younger people are watching, which is good. Not very many women, so you know, maybe who knows what the reason is? You know, maybe it's because YouTube is just flooded with so many videos. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Lori, you are the like 1.8% or whatever. Whatever happened to what was her name? Holly Madison or something like that. There's been a couple. Nurse Debbie. Where are these people? The women. They've had enough of me. Not even a two. I saw Rohingya before. I don't know. I'm sure there are some here. I haven't been asking. Um, well, that's true, Gennaro. But I was up in where the Rohingya were before. I mean, it's not like I haven't ever photographed them or seen them. I have. And you know, that's another thing. Now that was a little bit different. That those videos, I didn't know what the hell I was doing with video back then. I still don't, but I really didn't know back then. Um, but the photos I took, I got some good shots out of that trip. It's very difficult to not get at least a few good shots from here and from Myanmar. If you can't take a halfway decent photo here, then you're never going to. But yeah, I highly suggest you maybe Lori, you do an India trip, India Bangladesh trip or something. I'd still like to go to the Sundarbans here, but I'm sure that that's the transport. You know, it's easier to fly. Flying generally costs a little bit more money, but you don't see as much. But if you take a bus or a train, well, then it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit difficult. Well, yeah, I understand that. Um, you got it right. You understand what the Rohingya are. Yes, they are stateless people. And really, there's nothing I can do about it. Aside from, I took some photos. Maybe I'll take some more photos in the future. Um, and, you know, it doesn't seem like the Burmese government cares what people think. Man. Well, thank you, Lori. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now, if I could get like 100 people to be like Andrew, I'd be like, okay, man. I have really no problems in the world aside from, you know, being able to fund my trips and be able to plan uh, the next journey and the next set of videos, the next set of streams, and that kind of thing. That's the only problem I have in my life. You know, really, the medical issues I have could be remedied. You know, eventually. Wow, imagine the timing. I didn't just push a button and that popped up. But I mean, like now Chuck is like going, hey man, he's the guy who he said to me, if you want to go uh, to Africa somewhere that he hasn't been, because he's on this mission to go to I don't know, I think he said 150 countries or something like that. And now he told me the other day, he said, oh, I'm willing to go to the Congo. I said, I thought you said you weren't willing to go to the Congo. So he says he is. So, I would prefer to go there than like South Africa, but, you know. And I think, now I could be wrong, but this place, I think people have, just like Thailand, they have these preconceived notions of how it is. And while some of it is true, there's a lot of it that's not true. So I would expect the same thing to hold true for various countries in Africa. Um, you might think, oh, it's so dangerous. And it might be dangerous in certain areas, but the people might be fantastic. You might be treated really, really well. You might be treated like shit. I don't know. You know, that's one of the reasons why I like to go there, go to these kind of places. Plus, not many people are traveling to, say, the Congo or say Dhaka. There are people, but let me tell you, the whole trip, I've seen, I don't know, maybe no more than a dozen foreigners, and that includes in the hotel and in immigration. So maybe three people in immigration, three or four people in immigration, three or four here, and three or four walking around on the street, and that's it. So not many people come here, and it is a cool place, but it'll take some patience and some. I mean, I'm exhausted, and I slept well, but I'm still exhausted. So the place has a way of draining you. The heat, the humidity. The guy we were talking to last night, I forget what his name is because he gave me his company name. He said that we were asking him what buildings his company had designed, and Chuck named a couple of buildings that he liked, and then he asked, well, who's your favorite architect? And he said something like Norman Johnson or something like that, some British guy, and Chuck said, well, have you built anything outside of the country? And he said, well, to be honest, we concentrate mainly on the buildings here because the specs on the buildings tend to be different because of the humidity and the heat and the weather overall, which I found kind of interesting, because the humidity is, Lori, you talk about swamp ass. Uh, Here's my wet wipes. I'm almost out. I was gonna bring the big pack, but I thought it was too heavy, so I brought these, and I had used like one of them. And I was sitting in the shawarma shop last night with Chuck, and the guy brought me the shawarma, and he gave me a paper towel or a napkin. And I was like, okay. And then I picked something up, and I got a bunch of stuff. Nah, I got a big thing there at my house. And then I picked up some of the food with my hands, and my fingers were just they were so, they had so much stuff on them. And he gave me another napkin, and I wiped it off, and I was like, you know what? I took out the wet wipes, wiped my fingers off, and not only was the food on there, but there was dirt all over my hands. I couldn't see it, but it was just grimy from the dust. And then the guy told me, he said that the dust is a big problem for the buildings also because they have to consider that. So pretty wild. So I'll probably have to get my camera cleaned when I come back. Get the sensor cleaned or whatever. Get the whole thing, the lens cleaned. Yeah. Anyway, but you'd like it, Lori. I think you'd like it. I don't know if coming here alone would be a great idea. I haven't seen any women alone. Dust, humidity, temperature. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool place. I always, let me see if I, let's see if I can find anything real quick here. But I got this guy, which it doesn't look quite the same, at least to me on the phone, as uh, like this lady. Uh, they still need to be edited. Blew that one out. These guys, they're police officers, and they came up to me and they go, photo, take a photo. So this is a very photo friendly place, and this is the security guard, and he was the guy. This guy. Some of the women were. Some of the women were like, no, no, no. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then that was it. But originally some of them were like, no, no, no. And I just went, okay, no problem. And, turned the camera away right away. And then they were okay. There was no issues or anything like that. But I had a few women, a few girls come up to me, want selfies, and a few women come up. And it's a bit strange. You are almost like a rock star here. You can't go anywhere. You start walking around and there's one clip that I have. I don't know. I have to ask about that because I was talking to the guy who was the TV head of the TV station or whatever, the editor, and I was talking to him and I was, playing around with him. I'm like, I want a beard like yours, and he had an orange beard. So I need to find out what is the significance, and I'll find that out later today. What's the significance of the orange beard? Well, they're definitely intrigued, and what this guy, I wish I had his card, but his number's on the phone. What he said to me was that the Bangladesh are intrigued by foreigners. They're interested by foreigners. Oh yeah, that guy right there that I just shown you, the security guard. I forgot. It was, um, he was the second guy. The first guy, I don't remember who he was. I have to look at my footage. But one guy took me to this tea shop. Hey there, soy dog cowboy. What one guy took me to the tea shop, and I was like, okay, thank you. And he's like, no, 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 you drink tea with me. And I was like, okay, I pay for yours. No, 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 no. I was like holding up the money. No, 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 no. Okay. He got it. Then this guy, I said, do you know a tea shop? Now, this place was it was I'd say it's about a 5 to 10 minute walk from where I was. So I thought, oh, there's going to be a little tea shop in this little shopping center, but there wasn't. So I asked the security guard after I took his picture, I said, oh, where's the tea shop? Oh, the beards. He goes, let me take you over here. And so he grabbed my hand, as did the guy who took me to the MP Farouk to go meet him. He grabbed my hand, and I'm like, holding his hand, which is a bit strange to me, but whatever. He takes me over to this tea shop, and it's the same tea shop as before. Well, I was asking for coffee, and they were all like, "Coffee? No, no, no coffee here." But downstairs in the lobby, they have a little cafe, and let me think here. It's about, with the tax, it's about 280. It's about $3.25 for an espresso here. So like the price of a Starbucks in Thailand, Starbucks espresso in Thailand. Um, and this is considered a nice hotel. So that price is not that bad. But it's not like the tea is, once it was 15, and then the time where I went with Chuck, and I got the tea for Chuck, I got tea for me and for Chuck, and Chuck goes, "Oh, I can't drink that." I was like, "Yeah, you gotta drink it." It was 20 takar for 2 cups of tea, so that's like 25 cents. So very reasonable, you know. You can do it however you want here. But there is something to be said for comfort. I'll say that. And yesterday, I think it was after the stream, after everything, I was walking down the street, and this kid comes up to me, and she starts saying, money, 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 money. Now, if I hadn't just given money to some people in the morning, I might be like, okay, I'll give you some. And she had a baby, and she's walking with the baby. So I felt really bad. And I'm like, no, 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 it's okay, it's okay. And I keep walking. I turn and I get ready to turn to the street to where my hotel is. Now, at the end of the street where my hotel is, they have security guards. They're standing in the street and they're, hello, boss. And so she got through the first little checkpoint. And she's walking with me, and I'm telling her, no, I'm sorry, no. And she's telling me, baby, no food, baby, ABC, 1, 2, 3. I just felt terrible. But the security guard told her, you can't come in here. You need to go. They run them off. They don't want. It's not like in some places where it's like, oh well, you have the right to sleep here. You have the right to sit here. You have the right to be. No, there it's like, hey, get out of here, or we're gonna call the police or whatever. So she left. But that's how it is. And I did go into the Thai restaurant, Lori. I don't know if you heard me talk about that. We're supposed to go in today, or maybe we can go in early tomorrow. I wouldn't wear a tank top if I were you, but shorts is appropriate. I don't have anything but shorts here, and I was going to bring a couple pairs of long pants, and then I read shorts are okay. It's not like what you would consider to be a real strict Muslim, country. At least, the alcohol thing is one thing, but it's the women, and the women will look at you. They're not like like this and put their head down, and and they don't want to. No, they're not like that at all. And I was in the and Chuck too. We were in the Pink Palace, and there were so many people in there. I mean, really, I didn't know there was going to be that many people. There were literally a couple thousand people in the palace and on the palace grounds. And getting the ticket was, there's no queue. It's just free for all. And so when we got in, by the time we got in, I was drenched in sweat. I mean, my shirt's completely soaked. I'm in a pair of shorts, tennis shoes. And, but then you get inside and, there's nothing to do but continue to move with the pack. You just have to move. And what really was difficult is the people were stopping you, going, "Oh, selfie, selfie, selfie," and you take a step, take 2 steps, and selfie, selfie. Um, you know, but I had shorts on, and there were people there with shorts on. And then when we got out, we were with this little kid, who was our little guide, and he got to be a little bit of a tyrant because he got tired of all the people asking us to take selfies. He's like, "Come on, go, 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 go. Now you rest. Now you rest." This kid's like 13 years old, 14 years old. He's like ordering us around. Stop, stop, stop. Uh, that kid was funny. And then we went across the street, and the street was pretty gnarly. Oh, you know what I can do real quick? I'm gonna find this shot and show you, Lori, if I can. I haven't done anything to it yet, but where's it at? Oh, this is the back. Let's see here. And it was very hard to take this. And you're not even supposed to be on the grass. That's the Pink Palace. It really is. It's bright pink. This is raw, so that's why it's the way it is. But let's see here. Okay, let me see if I can give you an idea here. This is one of the streets. There's nobody. these are just. Yeah, I mean, it's to the point. Like, look at this. Oh, cool. What happened? Oh, it just freaking Luminar. Oh, well, cool. Hopefully they like them. I don't know what happened there. Bug. Anyway, where's the shot? Yeah. Okay. Luminar closed unexpectedly. All right. Yeah, this is where I remembered this guy who took a shot of the Taj Mahal. And instead of taking a shot with all the people there, he went out on the river and took a shot from behind the Taj Mahal and got a great shot. Where's the one? Is that it? No, that boat nose is in the way. I think it was one of the first ones. No. Oh yeah, I love it. It's great. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this one. All right. Let me see something here. Oh, is it? Awesome. And that'll take a second for it to. There we go. But it's a bird. Let me see what I can do here. Hang on. Real quick. It's a little bit too. Oh, got this. There is dirt on the sensor already. Holy shit! Or it was on my lens. Wow. Trip out. Huh. I wonder if it's on my lens. Could have been on my lens. Actually, it looks like it is on my lens. But I'm gonna have to get it cleaned. I'm gonna have to get it cleaned when I go back. But you know what? I think it's too much when you use the AI. I think sometimes it's too much. It makes it too blue. It doesn't look real. I'd rather just do it manually. But you can still see it here. But I can fix that. So anyway, nice shot. Don't know if it'll be fantastic until I'm done editing it, but yeah, pretty nice. What time is it? Oh, I turned the air off. Hang on a second. Let's see here. Shit. Here we go. Oh, this is better. This is much better. Go to sleep on my live stream? I don't think so. Be prepared, Lori. Drink plenty of fluids. Be prepared for the madness. Yeah. I need to check that out a little bit more too. For sure. That's the thing, you never stop learning, Anyway. They got some pretty weird channels here. 1 minute it's National Geographic, and the next minute it's some infomercial on National Geographic channel. It's like some infomercial, And then they have like all these reality shows like what was it called? Migration, MY and then Gration. And it's about these groups of people that go across Africa, and it's a reality show, so somebody's got to go home at the end of every show. But they're out there with lions, and oh, it's such a dangerous. This is so dangerous. If you break your ankle out here, you're dead, and they play up the drama. But I mean, obviously it's dangerous. But a lot of reality shows like that. Then there's the guy. What is he called? The Chili Hunter. Maybe some Australians know who he is. But he goes around in search of the hottest chilies, and then he eats food with. Kind of like that. Yeah, exactly. But this guy goes around looking for hot chilies. And he actually went to, where did he go? He went to Malaysia, and he did all right. He didn't have any problems. They give him a challenge or whatever. And he went to Singapore, and he was doing okay. And then he had this thing called the spaghetti from hell. And they have this sauce that's in a little bottle, and it says, do not use this as a sauce because, it's dangerous. But basically what they do is they just put like a little teaspoon in, and that's enough. And then he had to eat the spaghetti within 10 minutes. And he couldn't do it. He was like, it's too much, I'm tapping out. And then they showed him, he went up against the wall, and he's like standing there, and he's like, I've got stomach cramps, I'm in a bad way. He's dripping sweat. He's sweating, and they brought the emergency team in, and they're like taking his pulse, and they're telling him, here, drink a little bit of this. And yeah, it was pretty funny. But I mean, like I've only had a few minutes to watch this stuff. Usually when I'm falling asleep. But their channels yeah, exactly. And just his face is just covered in sweat. And then what was funny is the Singaporean girl, who was, she was very outgoing, a little too outgoing. She was sitting next to him, and he's like, oh, I got some of it in my eye. And so she grabs a napkin. She didn't know, but the napkin had some of the spaghetti sauce on it, and she rubs it on his face, and some of it got in his eye, and it got worse. She's rubbing it on his face, and he's going, you're rubbing that stuff on my face. And then she looked at it, and she goes, oh, oops, sorry. So I don't miss those shows, really. Just laying here, going to sleep. Sometimes it's nice to hear something. There was a movie on. Oh, I gotta get up. If I can. Anyway, so that's what's up. And right now here, let's see, instead of it being 10:30, my hip's all right. It's my feet and my knees now. Come on. Oh, this one's already. My feet and my knees. I feel it. But I do have inserts in my tennis shoes. So those are helping a lot. Maybe that's, but my feet hurt, but they don't hurt as much as before. It's my knee and just, everything. Yeah, I'm all right. I mean, I'm okay. But I've noticed here that, because of this humidity and the heat and the number of people is a big thing. I mean, I was talking about it last night where you're in one of those CNGs and you're in between a bus and a car and a bus in front of you. And, there's pollution, and then there's fumes, and you're sitting in the thing and people are honking their horns nonstop. So it rattles you if you let it rattle you. And what I was trying to do is just laugh, because the first driver, he was this little old guy. He had to be like 70, And he loved that I spoke a little bit of uh, Bengali to him. Yeah, I guess you call it. He's either brave or stupid. Um, but he loved that I was saying, "Hey, Asif, how you doing?" Asif, the guide, our guide. But the guy loved that I said a few words to him, and then he was stopping and starting because of traffic so much, and Chuck is just sitting there nonchalantly. He's just not saying a word, and and I'm laughing because it was fun. It was like it was like what's the name of that guy? Mr. Frog's Wild Ride or whatever, something like that. What was the name of that show? Mr. So and So's Wild Ride. I can't remember. It was a movie or a show or something like that. Anyway, let me see here. Mr. Toad. That's what it is. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. What was that? Was that like a video game or something? That's what it's like. And actually, Chuck said to me, "This is just like being in a video game." And I love those things. I love those little things. The only thing is that the fumes are a bit much at times, but other than that, boy. So after this ride, I don't know what's next. Maybe in December I'll take a trip somewhere. I don't know. Maybe January, February. Probably not later than February. And by that time, Mr. Billy will be in town. We'll have the whole crew. And actually, Fidelity Quester said, "Why didn't Jono go with you?" Well, he didn't go because he had some friends coming in for the weekend. But I don't know that he'd want to go anyway, to be honest. But he might. No? What do you mean, no? Mr. Billy and I are going to, what's the name of that? Kakabarazzi. Yeah, that's where we're going. I haven't been to Tibet. I would go there for sure. I've been in Nepal, but haven't been to Tibet. Um, yeah, I'd go for sure. When Chuck's been to Bhutan, I don't think he's been to Tibet, but he might have been. I don't know. But I would like to go to Tibet. Yeah, why not? I forget how you have to do it, though. You have to fly in a certain way, and, you know, it's a bit of a hassle because of China. All right, all my batteries are charged. 5 batteries. You guys tell me where you want me to go. Try to help make it happen for me, and I'll go. Are you kidding me? No, he's not awake. He'll be awake at 10 o'clock. He's like clockwork. He sets his alarm and he gets up, and he'll probably go eat something at 10:30. And then, what's on the agenda? These guys we met last night. No, we're not on the same floor. These guys we met last night. Um, these architects and architectural photographers. Um, we're supposed to meet up with them, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do. to be honest. If it was just me, I'd know exactly where I'm going. But because of Chuck, and then the timing, it's like, well, my morning is shot. He lives there part time, but he's moving, and I don't know where he's gonna. I think he said he's gonna stay in Taiwan now for a while. So we'll see. He's got a retirement visa in Thailand, but for whatever reason he wants to move. He's just like that. I mean, I listen. I don't try to get the logic in it. You know. Um, yeah, I don't try to get the logic. It's kind of like Thailand. You don't ask why. You don't. It's why ask why. Things are the way they are, and most of the time there's not much you can do about it. You might find a little workaround, but for the most part, and the same thing with him. I mean, I had to fight with him tooth and nail to get him to drink a little bit of the tea. He's like, oh no, the milk will get me sick. I'm like, it's not going to get you sick. You're not going to get sick. I'll stake my reputation on it that you're not going to get sick. So he drank like half of it. And he's like, I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to get sick. And then there were some of those little minnows, the little silver, they're like minnows. And I forget what they're called, but anyway, there was a big tray of them with like a curry and some almost like stink beans. And I said, now if you ate that, you would probably get sick. He probably would. I might even, get sick from it, just because my body's not used to it. You guys tell me where you want me to go. I'll go, man. Give me the name of a place. Give me the name of the place. We'll work it out. Yeah, they're all right, but like with the curry and then the stink beans, it gets to be a little bit strong. Ugh, India. It's not on the top of my list, Lori, but you know what? I'll take it into consideration. Depends on what other people say. I don't get a lot of when I ask these questions, I don't get a lot of responses. You know what I mean? It's not like I have everybody giving me. I got 100 or 500 people telling me go to this place, and then I can tally it all up. Because if I was to put India, Mongolia, uh, Malaysia, Congo, and then I put don't care or it doesn't matter, something like that, the majority of people would click it doesn't matter. I think that's what would happen. I'd like to go to the Sundarbans, either in India or in Bangladesh. Bangladesh. There's a few places I'd like to go. Okay, so that's your choice. That's your vote. You want to put me in an awkward situation where I'd be like, "Hey, dude, get away from me, man! Don't touch me." They can be a bit crazy, those sadhus. Man. Yeah, I know. The last time I dealt with a holy man was in Nepal, and Chuck almost got me in a fight because Chuck kept taking them pictures, and the guy ran up to him and was like, "No, no, 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 you no photo." And right next to the guy it says, "Take a photo, please make a donation." So Chuck did, I did. It was no problem, but this other guy had a problem with it. It was, ugh. But Chuck and I both agree that Bangladesh is probably, well, not probably, Bangladesh is the friendliest country we've ever been to. So that says a lot. Kakabarazzi is off limits. It's off limits unless I can get fit to where I could do it. And I just, to be honest, with myself and with everybody, I think it would be very difficult. It's hard enough to wake up and get out of bed sometimes when I don't, when I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just because I wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning doesn't necessarily mean that I really get going. It may take me until 8 o'clock. It may take two double espressos. It might take one double espresso. It might take breakfast. Um, I don't know if it's still closed off. It probably is. It might be, but I bet you, with like special permits or whatever, we could do it. But listen, I'd like to go there, but I don't know if I want to go there that bad to like sacrifice everything, um, you know, including my life. When there's a road, there is a road. You just have to walk on it, and it's soft and grassy, and it cuts through the jungle. Kakabarazzi is in northern, northwestern Burma, way up there. And you got to have porters. You got to. I mean, it's a full-on expedition. It's not a trip. It's an expedition, which is what I like to do. Then you got other people that you can rely on, and they can rely on you, and But then there's a lot more logistical problems or concerns. Problems sounds negative. All right. Now I gotta see something here. No memory card. Anyway, no other suggestions. This thing's filthy. Filthy. I would go to Iran if they wouldn't cut my head off. If I could be assured that that wouldn't happen. I'd go there. I'd go Afghanistan. I'd go just about anywhere. But you gotta, first of all, you think about it this way. Okay, if I go and I'm going because I'm a YouTuber, that's not why I go. If I go and I go for the photos, I gotta have a moderate chance of being able to sell some of them. Even one or two could make it worthwhile. One or two really good shots could make it worthwhile. But to go there and like not be able to make money. Now Iran maybe I could, but uh, the risk is high and the reward is low. So why would I do that? That's just stupid. To get like people who want to rile me up and get me to go there to like, be happy. Go there, go there. We want to see you do it. Yeah, but nobody else wants to do it. And I ain't making shit for it. Going there, there's the chance I won't make jack shit. And I might get my head cut off. Well, that sounds like that's a plan. That's a plan. I don't particularly like the idea of going to Saudi Arabia or Iran, especially Iran right now. I'm sure that I could do a little research, make sure that, you know, was very, very respectful, and I could probably get away with it, come out alive. Um, Saudi Arabia, I mean, I don't have any real desire to go there. That's the thing. And while there may be people that want to watch it, again, it comes down to here's the thing it comes down to this. It's nice that I get to provide some entertainment and you get to see me jump through hoops or, you know, or whatever. Um, yeah, I know he did. Um, but, you know, I don't know. There has to be a good reason that I want to go there. And to be honest, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. Maybe one day, but not now. Iran, I mean, you know, I do have a little interest in Iran and Iraq. But there's a lot more places to go. I'd rather go to damn it. I think Chuck has went to Madagascar. I'd like to go there, but it's not like first on my list. I'd rather go to where did my friend go? Not Zanzibar. Forget where he went. Mozambique. What's Mozambique? Yeah, he went to Mozambique and he loved it. He said it was fantastic. I'd like to go there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd go to Mozambique. Hmm. Anyway, interesting. There's a lot of interesting places to go. Venezuela, Burundi, India. Got no clue what's going on in the U.S. right now. Uh, you know, if I was going to go to Haiti, if I was going to go to Haiti, I'd go home to Florida and then I'd go to Haiti. Yeah, I'd go there, sure. I still haven't forgotten about my walk to Patia. I'm waiting for Mr. Billy to go with me and Carlos. I know they both want to go. Now, the one thing with this room that I don't have is a great view. You can bring Jana. We'll make it a big party. Show you guys the view. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Jono can tell jokes all day. I don't think so. No offense to Jono, but the last thing I want to do is be sitting around the campfire listening to 50 of his best jokes. Sorry, Jono. One out of 50 jokes might be slightly humorous. Oh. You know what I'm gonna have? An orange. Is that what it is? I thought it's that some of the jokes just aren't funny. See how good this orange is. And I have my, what did I do with them? Oh, I have my wet wipes. This is my breakfast. Because I don't feel like walking around. I don't feel like walking around to go find breakfast. And I'm not that hungry. I'm not, you kidding me? I'm not eating room service here. There's no way. Listen, the breakfasts are $20, not included with the meal. So, Scotty's got to pass on the breakfast. $20 plus, which means it'll end up being $25. Not gonna happen. This is all right. It's not great. Even Chuck hasn't had the breakfast yet. He goes up and has like a brunch, you know, have like something like a salad or a spaghetti or something. And even that's like $15, you know. I think the oranges in Bangkok are better than these oranges. These oranges don't have a lot of flavor. And maybe because it's not all that fresh. It's been sitting there for a while. I don't know. I have to push myself to go out today because I don't feel like it. I could sit here and just edit all day. Anyway. The problem with traveling is there's not enough time. Um, I got 9:51. Not enough time and money. The usual. That thing is still working, huh? That old tablet's still working. As much as I like this place and the people are friendly, it will be nice to go back home to peace and quiet. Really? You buying a Samsung or you buying a, what are you buying? Ugh. Well, I'm in peace and quiet right now, so I'm all right. But, you know, nice, always nice to be home. Now, this apple's good. Better than the orange. Man, this thing's not charging. Ugh. So, what does that matter to me? Got anything positive to say? Yes. I believe two. The guy and his buddy. We'll see. Seriously, Fred, you got anything positive to say? Doubt I'll be going there. I may hit up that place where the foreigners go for breakfast tomorrow. You sure a minute's enough? Here we go. What are these? Mammy Poco wet wipes. Oh yeah. All right. Well, yesterday it started raining when we were on the boat on the river, and I was like, all right, well, my camera's waterproof, water resistant. My phone is water resistant. I'm water resistant. Okay, no problem. And the guy, the captain, um, the captain handed me an umbrella. Then he handed Chuck an umbrella. So we had umbrellas. So I guess it's these guys I saw all over the. I thought I showed you the view. You didn't see it. The view of what? The apple scented butt wipes. That's it. I can see a tree with some coconuts. Yeah, but I don't want to be dragging along an umbrella when I'm traveling. I have a small one, and I thought about bringing it, and I just thought, you know what? If I need one that bad, I can get one when I'm here. You know. But fortunately, the captain had a couple of them. So, Fred, your minute's up. You had a minute to contemplate. Tell us something good. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. Now I feel enlightened and educated. Let's see here. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at? Oh man. Yeah, that place is a bit far. Beyond Trinity. Oh, it is it's wonderful. The bum gun is wonderful. Hang on a second. Let me see something here. It's 10 kilometers away to the bazaar. I thought we went there already. Let me see something. What do they call that? Give me a second. I'll show you guys the. the bum gun. Let me see here. Yeah. We were right there. Yeah, you know, I got to tell you that for all of Chuck's world travel, well, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Have a little video conversation with him. There it is. Coffee. I haven't had one coffee since I've been. Oh, well, I have. I've had the. This is a world first. Here's the bum gun. If that don't clean you, nothing will. And yes, there is the bat phone, the emergency phone. Here's the shower. Oh yeah. Like I said, if that don't clean you, nothing will. Yeah, well. That's how neat it is. Now I could have a little tea here, actually. I could make myself a tea. Oh, this is where this is. This is what I was looking for. Making tea with Scott in Dhaka. No, I don't want an instant coffee. Get these waters nice and cold. Now, how you do this? It's already on. We need water. Should I trust the tap water? Ooh. You know what? Considering I don't need much, I don't want to lose my stomach. You're boiling the water, though, okay? I don't want to lose my stomach and have to listen to Chuck give me a hard time. It doesn't have the Japanese options, I'm sorry to say. Hang on a second. Oh. There we go. Now, what do we want? Nescafe? No. Black tea, green tea. 0-calorie sugar. Yeah. Big fun. It's quick, huh? That's it. It's off. Oh, I'd be all right if I. Yes, I did, which is a good thing because the visa on arrivals are just over $50. The visas that you get ahead of time are 160. So, but the only reason that I think I was given and that Chuck was given the visa on arrival is because, first of all, of our long-term visas in Thailand. If you are not living in that country, then you probably need to go back to your country to get it if you're going to try to get a visa in person or do it online, which is what most people do, but you're going to have to pay the $160. And also, if you're staying for a lengthy period of time, they're not going to give you the visa on arrival. And by lengthy, I mean like 3 weeks, a month. They're not going to do that. The people that I've seen here, the foreigners, I only saw really 1 or 2 foreigners out of the, say, 10 or 12 that were tourists. The rest of them were, working here. We've seen a couple different kinds of people. There's people selling leather goods, textiles, and what else? There's something else. Some guy was selling something else. I can't remember. The one that was in Burger King was was American, but they looked like the kid and his mother looked like they were from either India or had it from of Indian descent, or maybe Bangladesh. I don't know. I didn't ask them. But all the other ones, there was one that was German. There was one that I think was Italian, and then one yesterday was Chinese. Let me see here. Of course, they don't take. Oh, here's the fees. Okay. A visa to the Congo is $200. 200 bucks. Anybody with light skin here is going to stand out. I mean, there are some light skinned people here, but not all that many. Ugh. Oh man, I need this tea. Freaking exhausted, man. Bottoms up. Way too hot. Oh, you'll stand out for sure. I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do? It's just the way it is. This is a constant battle here to. Shit. Hang on a second. Constant battle. Thank you very much, Sky Trooper. Appreciate that. It's a constant battle to stay completely charged up, and I don't mean me. I mean my batteries. Where's the other one? Being charged. I just charged up 4 batteries for my camera, and I'm charging my iPhone as I stream. So every day it's a bit of a battle to get everything done so I have enough juice. I can only imagine what it would be like in the Congo or some of these other places. Due to some undisclosed reasons, the Embassy of the Republic of Congo to the United States of America is no longer accepting business checks. The visa fees will still remain at $200 US. Only cash and money orders will be accepted as the only form of payment for visa fees. Huh. Wow. Anyway, interesting stuff. I like to be interested. Interested, not interesting. I don't know if I'm interesting or not, but I like to be interested. Or I get bored quickly. He's not bad. Where have you been? You don't know I'm in Bangladesh? Come on, man. Hang on a second. You think I'm joking? Think I'm joking you? What the fuck? Hang on a second. Let's see what this guy has to say. I don't know who he is. I think he's... No, it's not Chuck. I don't think it's Chuck. I don't know. What time is it? Hello?
Sir, have you laundry today?
No. No laundry. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Khabib's fighting. I forgot about that. Well, I saw yesterday that he's fighting. Laundry. You know what? I want to see something here. Let's check it out. This is the laundry stuff here. I don't know why they thought I had laundry. Okay, so a shirt. T-shirt. I don't know. What is LDC? All right, so it's at least 100. Well, wait a minute. What's PR? Permanent. Oh, pressing, laundry, dry cleaning. Okay, so LD. T-shirt, 100. So that's not too bad. It's like $1.10. But to be honest, I have enough clothes. I have 2 more T-shirts, plenty of underwear, plenty of socks. I got 2 pair of shorts left, clean shorts. So I got enough stuff. I don't need to do my laundry. All right, Andy, take it easy. Until the money runs out. Shit, how am I gonna... Got the little spoon? Yeah, they do. can't even open the window. What are you talking about? Show you Bangladesh. Look at the streams. Where have you been? Watch my channel. Come on, man. I don't always stream from inside. You know that. You missed it yesterday. I stumbled into a rally. Met the members of parliament here. A famous actor. Oh yeah, that's a good way to put it. Attended a mosquito rally. A mosquito, what are they calling it? Mosquito prevention rally. And then was told, oh, please come into the MP's office. Okay. Ugh, selfies. Steven, I took so many selfies yesterday. I hope I never get asked to take another selfie again. And it's nothing against the people asking me, but it's just, it's draining. You know, and you got to, and after a while I was like going, you know, there's a couple like kids and little girls and some guys, and I just went like, you know, I was joking, but I mean, you know, I just got like, after a while I was like, oh man, I'm tired. Standing there dripping sweat. Yeah, I did go to the pink. I want to push it, and especially after I saw this guard practically beat the hell out of a guy that was taking photos in there. And then these girls were taking selfies with me, and the guard came in and he was telling me, go, just go, walk. They want you to keep. Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, how can you be interested in you and you know, they're asking you for 2 seconds of your time. You say a couple of times, I'm sorry, I gotta go. You know, stop. And then they'd be like, oh, selfie. We sat up on these steps. I wish I could find that video. Let me see if I have it. You know, that's the thing. I do have video. Did I take that off? Oh, no, I didn't take it out yet. Let me see. Shit. Oh, I did. All right, let me see if I can find it. The madness. It's a show about nothing. I could use about another 6 hours of sleep. But coffee or tea. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. Let's see if I can find the ones on the steps. Or over where the water was. We started walking and it was flooding and it was like, do you want to take one of these carts? I was like, no. Don't want to take the cart. All right, let's see here. What is this? Oh no, this needs to be deleted. I hope. What the hell? Did I already take them down? Oh, I must have already transferred them. Yeah, that's what I already did, I guess. 9/6, that's iPhone, Bangladesh. This is day one. What the fuck? Oh, Fuji Video, duh. What's today? Today's the 7th, not the 6th. Let's see if you can...
Yeah. We have the 5-star hotel, we have a 1-star hotel.
Oh, this is with the guy, with Asif. This is the wrong day. What happened to it? Let's see. That's the wrong day. What did I do with it? Let me see. Oh, I put it on here. No. Yeah, this is the wrong one too. Huh. Well, I hope I can find it. That would suck if I didn't. Because that's all the footage of the rally. Thank you very much, Stephen Monash. You are number 3 of the day. And I appreciate that. For the washing, well, I don't know about the washing. What the fungula? Where did it go? I must have already transferred it. I had to have. Shit. Or maybe it's on here too. That's probably what it is. All right, let me see. Yeah. Let's see if I've got it here. Clean up by kind. Nope. I was looking at what? I know. That guy was good, man. He was really good. All right, what happened to it? I'm going to be pissed if I lost it. I could not have lost it. Son of a bitch. The guy was a master, man. I'm telling you. I'm the problem with the video, I'm putting together the video, is that it's long. This is not showing everything. What's the deal? Man, I wanted that. There's no video in there. What happened to the video of the... I only have this one. It's 25 seconds. That's not all of it. And it's blown out. Oh. Is that it? I thought it was 25 seconds, not 2 seconds. 1 second. This one's 1 second. Oh, shit. Have I? I don't know. I gotta get rid of this one. Let's see what we got here. What the hell happened? Ah, here we go. So I did have him on this one. Give me a second. Untitled. DCM. Oh, they're in the middle here. Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah, but I want it by type or whatever. Sort by kind. Son of a bitch. It's not working. Thank you, Balil. Thank you very, very much. Man. Appreciate it, as always. Where is that video? Just give me a second. It's in here. Maybe I can do it right through the Final Cut Pro. Oh, here. This one is... Oh, this is the 1 second one. Why is there only 1 second? Okay. All right, let's see this one. See what happens. This is the guy here, Farouk. Oh, that's not good. This is only 1 second. Oh, that guy hit me. That one guy. Yeah. Yeah, if they wanted to buy it, but for some reason I don't think they're interested. Anyway, I think this one is before I got it dialed in. What? Number one, what? What are we talking about? He was the number. I meant, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Jono, what's happening? Oh, I got you.
Lost my spot here. Hello. Hi, bro.
I think I wrote it off here. Because I knew he was going to be walking further down, so I just went and got to the point. Well, I want to go to Burundi. Why not? Anyway, so you know, you get the idea. I did get to shake his hand too, which was, you know, at least I can say I shook his hand. Now, what you don't know is there's like little kids coming up to me going, selfie, selfie, and they're just taking selfies of me standing there, and they got in the picture. It was crazy. Anyway. Oh, Jono. How mean are you? I thought you were a nice guy. Do you see the owner of that place again? The owner of your hangout? Ay, fangulo, man. Burundi, number 3. They were there again? No, I haven't been drunk here. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to drink ever again. Not enough space. Wow. Oh, maybe you were drunk. You didn't understand her. No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand me. I think you don't understand me. I never say I owner. I say I'm friends with owner. My friend owner. Me no owner. Jono's sitting there going, You're the owner? Shit, honey. Take me to your mansion. I want to go to the Pink Palace. Fangulo, man. Where, here? I don't know, but you know, I did feel the pollution yesterday. Definitely. Oh, Jesus. This is what it looks like getting old. You met her husband? You tell her, did you tell him that she was the owner? I'm sure you are. Once you learn how to speak a little Thai and put them in their place, it won't be so amusing. Then it'll be they either don't like you or they're like, oh, he very smart, you know. I'm still of the opinion we're lost. Jono, you tell story. You tell story, lady. She big boss. You number one for her. If you buy drink all night. Oh God, I gotta stop. Can't keep laughing. Man, it looks like it's getting dark and the clouds are looking angry, my friend. My friends. Oh yes, the clouds are looking angry. Bum gun will work in this hotel. Oh man. I think maybe those shawarma had a little effect on me. Ugh. Chatuchak. I want to go to Chattachat. Go into enroll in a language course. They'll still laugh at you, but then you can laugh back at them because you know what to say to them, and you can put them in their place. But you know, it could just be good-natured, drunken fun. You know, I could just like chill out on this little sofa doodad. Chuck's probably already awake now. For as much as Chuck loves my videos, he always tells me, I love your videos. They're great, man. Never watches my streams ever. Never. Well, he did watch a little bit of the rally, but that was it. I think that's the only stream he's ever watched. I don't blame him. Well, you know, maybe they're just party girls, man. Very densely populated. You know, see, Stephen, there's 19 million people in this small area known as Dhaka. It's the most densely populated city in the world. I've never experienced such chaos and such rattling of my brain as here. And it's amazing that the people are as friendly as they are. Because this place it would just drive me crazy if I lived here all the time. I'd have to have a lot of money so that I could just, more people than, yeah, more people. Oh. Oh, man. Well, that doesn't happen. Yeah, well, I don't care what the internet says. You go driving in between a couple of buses that are spewing out dirty air, it's just not going to happen. It's nasty. And as far as the deodorant thing, it's not as bad as you would think. You might think, oh, everybody's gonna smell. No, they don't. But once in a while, you'll come across a guy who's a bit funky, or you be walking down the street and you're like, damn. That's happened to me a couple of times where I was like walking, and I was just like, huh, you know, especially down on the water down there. The people are working and they're sweaty and they're living on their boats and stuff. So it's bound to there's bound to be a little funk involved. In fact, when we were on the plane over, uh, a guy sat down like across from Chuck, a little bit back, and I was across from him. And the guy walked by and I went, "Oh man!" And then he sat behind me, and I was like, "Oh man!" And so I looked at Chuck and I was like, "We got some funk going on." And he was like, "Oh really?" He was oblivious. He's on his phone. He's tapping away, doing whatever he does before we take off, and then we're getting off the plane. You smell it a little bit. You smell someone or a couple of people, but it's not that bad really. And it's maybe it's because the air here is just. There's so many people here, and the air is dirty. You could smell the garbage and the fish. The one place, the fish smell was overpowering. Um, but it's nothing like some people think. I was really surprised. I was like, oh man. So have you had some good food yet? Yeah, I've had some good food. Do people often stare at you? Often? Always. Every second that I'm out of the hotel, people are staring at me. Every second that I'm out somewhere where there's a group of people and they're gathered for something, they want a selfie. Every second. I don't know that I would call it fawning all over me per se. It's fawning over a foreigner. And they don't fawn, it's not like they're running up and grabbing my ass going, hey, baby, you're so cute. That's not how it is. There are other foreigners here. Yeah, there's less. I've seen less than a dozen, and about half of them were working and living here. Um, so not very many. Chuggy. You just wake up? Oh yeah. Fuck, I woke up, I slept slept like 6 hours. And shit. And I'm still knackered. I'm like really tired for some reason. Yeah. Well, yeah, that goes without saying, but we're not comparing. But yeah, you're right. I've been running around a lot, but um, I've been working on the editing. I'm streaming right now, but so you're gonna go down there and eat in how long? Or are you? Right around 11. All right. Well, maybe I'll go down there and have a coffee or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna eat. Doesn't matter if I'm tired. No, tired doesn't matter. Come on. I only got so much time here. So, being tired, yeah, I'm tired and everything, but tonight, I'll sleep. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, I haven't talked to him yet. They haven't sent me a message. They haven't done anything. And, um, Yeah. No, I'm not gonna tell them I want to do it later because it kind of looks like it might rain. But there's a couple places that I found that maybe we could go. So, we'll figure it out. But maybe, maybe I need a double espresso or something. I just had a tea. But maybe I need an espresso. I don't know. You know, get me going, spark me up, you know. So, all right. Well, I'll be down there in a little while. All right, man. Bye. All right. So what's going on here? Anything? Is that a cord attached to a phone? Yes. Remember those? I have no idea how many rivers there are, but there are many. And the lifeblood of Bangladesh has to do with rivers, and there is a huge problem with flooding here. And I saw that yesterday. A huge problem. It was a huge problem. The best thing, that's a good question. Best thing is the people. They're extremely friendly, like Chuck and I were saying. Uh, Never been anywhere where the people have been so friendly, ever. Um, the worst thing is probably the traffic. Yeah, the traffic and the chaos. And when you're walking somewhere, you have to be very careful because a lot of times there's no sidewalks, so you're just walking in the street, and you might have a horse-drawn carriage go by you, and then there's a trike going by you, and then there's an auto trike, auto trike. What do you call 'em? Auto rickshaw. Um, and then there's a car, and then there's a motorcycle, and then there's, um, you know, it's just crazy, you know. So yeah, best thing is definitely the people and their hospitality. They're like the best. They're like head and shoulders above anywhere I've ever been. Almost to the point where you're like, no, no, don't be so nice to me. You know, um, that's almost how it is. You know, they're that nice. Now I don't know if you're living here if that's how it would be, but as a tourist, and it's not like I've dumped a huge amount of money here, uh, you know, going around town and looking at things. Yeah. Hope you brought your flippers and snorkel with you. I don't think I have to worry about that. I'm not too worried. You know, for like 25 cents, they'll cart you down a ways to get past the flooding. You know, it's what they do. They got people carts. They got some guy on a bicycle. I don't think I'm getting sick, but last night I woke up and I thought, I don't feel that good. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I got to take a dump. And then I was like, do I have to throw up? And I was like, no, I don't have to throw up. And I thought, well, maybe. And, this morning I did my business and I feel okay, but I do feel a little achy. And it could have been because I've been hot and sweaty and I've been out on the river and it's cool, or I come back into the hotel and it's cold, but it could be from the dirty air. I don't know. I just feel like my chest is a little irritated. Oh man, I don't want a beer. I don't know what kind of beer they have here. Um, I think alcohol is prohibited, but well, yeah. there's a lot to adjust to here, but you know, I've done all right. And oh god, and I always look at it like if I make it through the trip and I get back, you know, home, and I'm knocked out for a day or two, you know, these things happen. But, you know, if it's in the middle of a trip and it causes issues, then that's a different story. But that's why Chuck was asking me, maybe you should tell him that you want to go out a little bit later and just get some more rest. And I'm like, nah. Yeah, just put it in the enema capsule. Thank you. Just what I want to think about right now. All right, hang on a second. No enema. I don't want to think about the ass. I don't want to think about, you know, bodily functions. I don't know yet. I don't know. I shot some black and white stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I haven't had a chance, you know. It's like, I mean, I wanted to stay up, but it was like yesterday we got back, and then Chuck and I sat downstairs and we're talking, and we had some, well, I didn't have a coffee last night. Usually we have a, you know, it's been our protocol to where when we come back, we have a coffee, but I didn't have one. And then I came up and streamed. Jono, you got any good jokes? And I mean good, that I'll laugh at? I'll actually laugh. I came up and streamed. As soon as I stopped streaming, I was like, oh, I need to do some more editing of this video. And then I just was like, I need to lay down for a few minutes. And I laid down, I was out. And I woke up at like 4:30, and I was like, no, I need to go back to sleep. And actually, I heard somebody, it was either Bengali or Hindu, like there was some fat chick selling, you know, supplements or whatever that make you skinny. And I was like, oh, great. Change the channel, put it on some reality show, and about 2 minutes later, I was knocked out, and I woke up at like 6:30. Called the wife. It was no, I called her about what 7:30. Kids are still asleep. Oh God, I need a good stretch. Yeah, Jono, you should come here, man. You should come here and tell your jokes here. I'm sure they'll laugh. Didn't I have a water? Oh, it's up there. Fuck, I don't feel like getting it. No, I didn't say that. I don't use that foul language, Mr. Monash. What kind of man do you think I am? I mean, seriously. I don't use that foul and vulgar language. And I'll tell you what, you know, I gotta say that. I'll tell you what, while I miss the peace of my house and sleeping in my own bed, and let me read this joke. Heard it. Cute joke. I'll give it that. God, you heard it here first. On the show about nothing. Now you made me lose my train of thought. It's all your fault. It's 10:52 in the morning. Oh yeah. Well, I miss, you know, the family. I miss the bed. I miss the shitter. Although I don't miss it that much. Because the bum gun here is just all powerful, almighty. You know, and I miss the ability to just take a quick jaunt on the Songtao and get to the mall. Okay, yeah, I miss that. Aside from that, I don't miss anything about Bangkok right now. I'm I need the little time away from the country, you know, to appreciate some things. And I will appreciate some things when I get back. Only you could come up with that. Hang on a second. Oh man. Oh. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I haven't been to India. I will eventually get there, I believe. Jono, the our memory is short, but we never forget those jokes. We can never forget those. They're just so good. They make me laugh so much. Is Khabib out there? Are they in the ring yet, or what's going on? Be interesting to see what happens in that fight. How it plays out. That was just one decent one. You know, I don't have any jokes because I can never remember them. That's the problem. My memory is so shitty I can't even remember a joke. Now I can remember the smoking one, I guess. But anything longer than that, more complicated than that, and, you know, cannot. I'm in the mode right now where I just don't feel like moving. Which is why I'm still streaming. Riddle me this. There you go. Go ahead. No windows. There's this big window right here. What are you talking about? What am I looking for? Oh. I don't even remember what I put up. Let's see here. Oh. What is this? Oh, this guy. The guy with the food all over his face. Oh. Here's the guy right here. Cool. All right. One suggestion for those who venture to Bangladesh, bring your patience and wet wipes. And the wet wipes are helpful just day to day. And I don't mean helpful to wipe your ass. Although, depending on where you are, they could be. Fuck that. Come on, man. You know I'm going out. There's no way I'm staying in. Well, there is a Burger King. Because it's very, very dusty here. And, you know, you're touching stuff like, you know, when you get into the little auto rickshaws, you're touching those. You're touching all kinds of things. There's lots of dust and dirt. So I'm telling you, yesterday when I went to go eat the shawarma, I was wiping my hands off and my face, and the wet wipe was completely. I was really dirty, and you can't see it, so it wasn't like my hands were covered with grime. Bangkok is better. It's different. I don't like to say a place is better. Better to who? To the people here, it's better than Bangkok. Burger King. Oh, sorry. See. Well, I like Burger King once in a while, and I like their chicken sandwiches. Although when I got mine the other day, I got a chicken sandwich, and I was thinking, oh, it's a chicken and cheese sandwich. It was just chicken, and I was like, I like my cheese on there. The guys was like going, take her picture, take her picture, take her picture. You know, and I was like, when the guys are pushing the women, then I just don't push the women. I back away. You know. If the woman is like, can you take my picture? I'm like, okay, no problem. All right, Jono, stay out of trouble. Don't get beat up, you know. Don't tell anybody any bad jokes and get them angry at you. You know. You need to stay alive. So, no bad joke telling, please. Have a good one at the dentist. He's shocked. Yeah. Shock him and tell him a good one. Yeah. Oh, Chuck sends me a message. I'll be at the restaurant at 11:25. I thought I was inspiring. Gosh. What did he say? Shocked him. Well, that is inspiring. You need to shock them and tell a good joke. Find your best joke and see if you can make them laugh. And not try to, like, do damage to your teeth because they're angry about the crappy joke. Yeah, better you do it after. That's funny. We're just giving you a hard time. It's hard to tell a good joke. No I think there is a KFC. I think there's one KFC. Somebody told me that there's a KFC in here. There is a Starbucks. Mad Chef. Oh, yeah. What are you talking about, man? There's one, two... Hang on a second. There's a lot of KFCs here. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20. It looks like there's 20 KFCs. No 7-Elevens, I don't believe. I haven't seen any. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez Louise. Let me look at it. 7-Eleven, Culvert Road, Dhaka. Let's see. Does it look like 7-Eleven? What I find strange here is that this can't be it. No, this is a 7-Eleven is a gambling place. No, but this is a like a casino. But there's a lot of there's a lot of KFCs. Hmm. Pizza company. Let's see here. No. There is a Pizza Hut. There's a couple of Pizza Huts. There's the Pizza Hut Banani, Pizzeria, Cheese, Pizza Roma. 7-12s. No, they're called 6-9s. Oh man. All right, how far is the Starbucks from our hotel? 34 minutes. Can we walk there? Yeah, in 2 hours. It's a 2-hour walk. Or it's about a 40-minute drive. Uh, 40-minute drive. Holy shit. I don't need Starbucks that bad. Oh, God. Oh yeah, it looks like it might be raining right now. Let me see here. Ah. No, it's not raining. It looks like it will be though. Oh, fangulo. Looks like it'll be raining soon. So maybe I'll get a reprieve. I don't know. If it rains real hard, then I can't really do anything. But considering that I don't have much time, I want to make use of it. Besides streaming. Oh, it is raining. You can see it now. The leaves are all wet. Wow. I don't know if you can see that, but the leaves are all wet. So it is raining. Looks like a fine mist. Yeah, get out there. Okay. Well, that's the plan. Waterproof camera. Oh yeah. Now you can really hear it. We got a couple hours. We shall see. You cannot control Mother Nature. "45 minutes to the nearest Starbucks, man. I don't need to go that bad. Anyway. There's dry land everywhere, Stephen. The only place that there was a little bit of flooding was the road next to the river. Maybe we should go across the river. That's a good idea. Way to go. We should go across the river. Take a boat across the river. And go see what's over on the other side. Why not? There are 700 of them. I'm talking about the Buriganga. Come on, Stephen, get with the program, man. I know you're a little behind, but the Buriganga River is the river that's very close to us. It's a very big river. It's a main river. It's a lovely river. There are lots of big ships. Lots of big ships on the river. I think I got video of the ships. We went on to a ship. And then we went on to a little wooden boat. All right, now it looks like it's clearing up. That fast. Just stopped. I don't know, maybe we should go and say hello to Chucky, you know? He's to the minute. He'll tell me, I'll be downstairs in the lobby at 10:23. I'm like, how'd you come up with 10:23? It makes me laugh. Oh, I'm not buying a breakfast here. I'm not hungry now. I don't feel like eating. I may have a coffee or a juice. I don't want anything acidic. In case something's going on with my stomach. Or I'm getting a flu or something. I don't know. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm getting the flu. Supposedly hard work pays off. So that, you know, when you have a little bit of time and I'm not deathly ill, you know. God, you know, I just had some hot tea. Try to squelch my, well, the heat, the hot water, the hot tea. It does feel good, you know. I don't know. I'd like to see how many photos I got. I got so many photos of this rally yesterday. It's like, I don't know why I took so many, you know. The Buriganga River, very few fish because of the pollution from the tanneries. And in fact, well, from what standpoint? You know, definitely. Is it something that like news agencies or editorial stock photo agencies are going to want? A little unlikely. Yeah, that's you know, that's cool. This guy was cool. I like this guy. The experience, I mean, you know, I will say the experience has been excellent. This girl, she was the I don't want to say aggressive. That's the wrong word, but she wanted to get her picture taken. Let's see here. Very good. No. She's a kid, man. Seriously, she's a kid. What was I looking for? Portrait. Yeah, that's good. It's good enough. Very little editing. She's a kid. She couldn't have been more than about 15, 16. There we go. Just like that. Big fun, man. So after I streamed last night, I wanted to like put in a couple of hours, but I was so tired I just crashed. I couldn't continue. Referee stopped contest. All right, where's this at? Here we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. It's a great picture. I like this guy though. He's awesome. It's a great picture, man. Anyway, all right. Well, looks like the end is near. Could go up and say hello to Chucky, and then stop streaming. I still gotta take a shower. I'll just tell those guys like 1:30, not 1. Where I can take my time. Know what I'm saying? Go. Well, I want to wait because, he's a stickler. If he says 11:25, it's 11:15. It'll take me a couple minutes to get up there. I don't want to go up there and he's not there. Once you get out there, you should feel better. Well, that's true. We'll see, but let me do this real quick. Little upload. Once you get beyond Trinity, you don't want to watch me, believe me. About 30 years ago, you would have wanted to. You would have been like, damn. But now it'd be like, damn. Where was this that I took this girl's picture? Oh, was it? How do you say that? Pink pal? Oh, I'm sure he'd earn a hell of a lot more than I earn. I'm serious. Absan Manzil. Asan Manzil. Damn it. Oh, with me. Asan Manzil. Let's see here. Pink Palace. All right, schedule it. let's see here. What's today? The 7th, so tomorrow's the 8th. All day long. 9, 9, 0, 0. Okay. There we go. All right, so that's, have to schedule my Facebook so I don't have to do it later. Billy, why are you not in Bangladesh? Don't make me laugh, man. What's the name of that market? Well, no, that's not it. Let's see here. Sean, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Tomorrow. We'll schedule it tomorrow. What time is it? 11:20. Very good. The 8th. Make it at 4 p.m. Done. Okay. Let's go see. God damn it. Myanmar is tame compared to here. Seriously, unless you go out in some of the places, even the place where we went, Billy and I went, Dala. You know, it's rural, and you know it's not modern, but it's still it's okay. It's just, you know, I don't know what to say. It's you know, you can get pretty much whatever you need there. But the roads and everything, the infrastructure is not very good. Here, I think it's a little different. This place is the next step up for me. I mean, you know, just because of the trying my patience and the noise pollution, the number of people, the crowds. Well, you know, you say that, but I've been to some. I've been to one in particular. I can't remember the name of the river, but it was in like central Myanmar, and the place was fantastic. And I streamed from there until the stream conked out when I went up on top of this temple. But here's what it looks like now. The rain has stopped. So now I have no excuses. I have to go. So I think it's time to go up and see Chucky. I didn't see one. There is I'm going to go up to the restaurant, which is the 8th floor. There is a ninth floor, and there's a pool up there, which is pretty crazy. A little pool, and then you can overlook you can see the city. I got video. So anyway, let's go up there real quick, and we'll call it a day. We'll say hello to Chucky. Say hello to my little friend. Oh. Oh. Fucking fangulo, man. Doom, tsh. Oh, what a great joke there, Steven. You need to give some lessons to Jono. Oh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, room. Oh, yeah. Now, hopefully they'll stay. Out into the abyss. I'm just going into the restaurant. I'm not going to go walking around. Shit. All right. That's good. Oh, yeah. Booyah. Let's see if this continues. Well, I'm waiting for Chucky. Let's see if I can get to the 9th floor from here. Should be able to right up here, actually. We'll go up to the 9th floor. Take a little look. Oh. That is, if I can get out. Oh, they got an exercise. They got a gym here. Oh, it's wet. Here we go. Gotta be careful walking on this, man. I don't want to break my neck. Holy shit, man. What the hell happened here? Whew. Oh, so this is a little drain here. Welcome to Dhaka. It's a bit windy, eh? Hello. There you go. Enjoy the view. The wonderful view of the city. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, it does. The pool, that is. You can see it's windy, though. Shit, I'm not getting in there and going into the restaurant. That's not gonna happen. Oof. Well, you can see that they've got the little, I don't know what you call it, the drainage area, and it's on the right and in the front. So, but you know, it is scary as hell when you think about it. I don't like heights, seeing that I fell from the 4th floor and almost died. And when I come up to like the 9th floor, well, then it's a little bit rough. Lots of construction. Yeah, spillway. Thank you, oh intelligent one. I could never come up with the words. I'm not a great host, I admit it. I didn't lose my watch. My watch is in my room, but if anybody wants to buy it, I could use the money. And I'm serious. You know, I didn't know if I was going to bring it here. I was like, I don't know if it's safe, but you know what? It's safe. This place is very safe. You just got to watch where you go, watch what you say. You know, it's like anywhere else. Oh, that one, yeah, well. That pisses me off to this day. Yeah, I wonder what happened there. Over here. I wonder what happened. All right, let's go back in. If Chucky's not there now, I'm going to be like, dude, what happened to your punctuality? Oh, hey, shit. Very slippery here. No, something probably hit it. Somebody with a watch, some idiot American with a watch probably whacked it. And look at this, I gotta like watch how I walk so I don't break my neck. At least they got nice towels out here. Check this out. You gotta have the key card, which I do. It's just a little room. They got a treadmill, some weights, extra cycle. They got a little sit-up thingy, exercise ball, whatever those things are called. I call them a chair. My chair broke the other day in my office. Was sitting on it. Next thing I know, the thing cracked. There must have been a crack in it before because I felt that it was a little off. The thing cracked. Next thing I know, I'm like laying with the chair over me and it twisted up, and I'm like wondering, what the hell just happened here? Oh, I gotta take a piss now. They have these buffet dinners here, which are about, what are they? $45, and you get like a 2-for-1, so they're really like $22.50. But I told Chuck, I said, you know, I don't care about their buffet. As long as it's not, I mean, if it's all Bangladeshi food, that's different. This fucking guy's not here yet. I don't want to sit in here. What time is it? All right, let me, you know what? Let me come here. I'll sit down. This fucking guy. Guy's late, of course. Khabib time. Has he started fighting yet? I'd like to know who wins that fight, like right away, you know? What? 14 hours? Really? What's today? Oh, yeah, that's right. What are you talking about, Steven? Bringing up Khabib right now, like he's gonna fight. That's right. It's right. It starts at 1 o'clock in the morning in Abu Dhabi. Yeah. Yes, you can bring me the menu. It's okay. Bring me the menu. Thank you. I'm okay. I think he's coming in a minute. He's supposed to be here already. California Club, $10. Quesadilla, $10. I just want something to drink, man. That's all I want. Give me a few minutes. It's okay. Yeah, exactly. Mutton Rogan Josh. Rogan Josh. I don't know what that is. I'm thinking Rogan Joe. Rump steak or T-bone. That's about $22. Yeah, it is, but I don't think I want a coffee though. Oh, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. You're late.
I know.
Why? What happened?
Um,
Give me your excuses. The dog ate your alarm clock?
I'm more private than you. So.
Well, you're on live right now. We're talking. You're
That's
talking
why
to
I'm
you.
not going to explain.
Oh, I don't want to know.
I'll take
That means he was taking a dump.
Greek salad.
Again
And
with the
also
green
had-
salad?
Yeah, also I had to wake up late.
Oh.
I mean, I went to bed late. Nothing.
Did you have a bum gun issue?
No.
I got to think what I want to drink, man, because I feel really exhausted, man. You know?
So, are you live or you? Just
I'm live right now. We're live.
Okay.
Everybody say hello to Mr. Chucky, known as by our little 14-year-old guide yesterday as Chucky.
Yeah.
Chucky. Go. You rest. Chucky. Selfie, Chucky. Selfie. How many selfies did we take yesterday?
To me, it felt like 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, literally, there was a selfie every maybe 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Like they were lined up and all surrounding us. I felt like the Backstreet Boys or
I never feel
Lady
that way.
Gaga.
You know why? Because I never think of myself as like that kind of a person. You know, like I deserve all this adulation. I never think of it that way.
I don't feel like I deserved it.
Yeah, but the
I know-
Backstreet Boys, to some, they're like, oh my God, they're so wonderful. They sing their songs, and you know, it's like I got over my boyfriend because of that one song. That's how people think.
Mhm.
You know, they helped me through it. They helped me see the light. And you know,
Well, you help
I never
people see
feel-
the ride.
the what? The rife?
The light.
Yeah, I help people see the
light.
rife.
See the light. You help people see the light.
I guess. Maybe I
But,
should-
no. I'm not saying that you're famous. I'm just saying that.
You were saying that though.
But on a physical level,
Yes. Yes.
we went through the same thing that
Yes.
stars go through.
Yes.
I mean, they were circling us.
Oh, yeah,
They were
but-
following us.
yeah, exactly.
And average, between 12 and 20 seconds, we had to take a selfie with someone for hours.
Get like a.
For hours. And if we didn't leave, it would never end.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't have ended.
No, it wouldn't
if
have.
we didn't leave.
I'm gonna get an apple juice. Hello, can I have a apple juice, please? Yeah, sure. Okay, okay, that's it. Thank you.
And really, it's due to not us as individuals. It's just
No, I know
due
that.
to
It's-
where we're from. I
right,
know that
and our
we
skin
are
color.
not- yeah, yeah, our skin color. So it's
Will
not-
you and Chucky sing "I Did It"? What is it? I did it that way. Oh God, no. That's the most you're getting out of me. They think all foreigners are rich too. You're compared to them.
Yeah, but even though they
It's
think
not
they're
about
rich,
the money, though.
They don't beg us about the money.
No, it's not so much about
Those
the
middle
money.
class get the
Yeah,
in the
It's-
Pink Palace. They were all middle class or upper
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
class. They didn't ask for
they were.
anything.
Yeah, they were. You know, and the women were dressed immaculately. A
Yeah.
lot of them, they were in their saris, dressed to the hilt. You
Right.
know, I mean, they looked, you know, like they were taking care of themselves. But I will say that, you know, the thing with the selfies is that, you know, it's like having somebody walk up to me in Bangkok and go, "Hey, man, what's happening?" It's nice, but you know, like, what is it good for? Stroking my ego? My ego's big enough as it is. You know what I mean? I don't need anybody to help me with my ego. So it's nice that people do that. It's about the whole connection with people. It's not about. It's not about the, you know, the whole adulation. Oh my God, you know, we don't have that compared to the Backstreet Boys. Well, they're a little old now. They're not really boys. It's the
Right.
Backstreet Men.
Right. For me, it was just fun to talk to so many people. 'Cause
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
talking.
No, it was fun, but you know, like I said, my tips are you have to be very patient here,
Yeah.
because if you're a prick and you like go, "Oh, get the fuck away from me," you know, then it's kind of like people are looking at you. You are representing your country. You're representing,
Yeah.
you know, the outsiders, and you know, then they're like, "Hey, we're being nice, and you're an asshole."
I would never do that. Even if I
No,
was
but
a
I
star,
bet you there are
would-
some
I would
people that
never
are.
do
I
something.
think there's some people that are.
Yeah.
You know.
I did. You know, there were times when I
you.
said, "Sorry, I gotta go."
Yeah, I did too.
You know, and they didn't seem
Right.
mad. I just walked away from them.
Thank you.
But then they just kept following.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was looking for the video. We were the Pied Pipers.
Yeah.
It was like you walk and they just follow you, and it's like they just keep following you. And then the next thing you know, you got like 25, 50 people around you. In that Pink Palace, we had like 100 people surrounding us. It was crazy, man.
And you know, and no one stole our money. They were surrounded. They could have easily stolen things out of my pockets, my phone, my wallet.
Yeah. I still was very careful about that, though.
No, I was careful.
I didn't
too.
want some little kid, you know, sticking his little hand in my pocket. So it's like soy 6.
But
At
the
the-
biggest surprise about it for me was
Yes, tell us.
their culture. Men are extremely affectionate. Like extremely affectionate. Like they hold hands. They like.
Yeah, but that's like a Middle Eastern Muslim
No,
thing.
Yeah, they follow all over. I know, but it impacted me because I'm standing there and they're just touching me like.
Well, you're
from
saying
my
you
culture.
didn't like it?
I didn't care, but it is surprising at first because they're acting.
Oh. They didn't want to touch me.
extremely romantic.
Oh God, they
You know
didn't.
what I mean?
They didn't want to touch me because they figured I was this big dude who was like, and you know, some of the time I was like going like that to them. I'm like, you know, playing around, and they were like,
No,
because they're not very big. Most of them
they
weren't very
touching
big.
my body all
They weren't
over.
touching me. I was all sweaty. You don't think they want like some sweaty, you know, handsome guy like me, some handsome YouTube superstar,
So
rich
they-
and
so
famous?
They weren't touching you. They were hanging on you.
No, but the one guy, remember that one guy, he goes, "Oh, put your hand on my shoulder."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." I
Well,
guess.
they were doing it way more than
Yeah,
that.
they didn't do that.
They
Well,
were like rubbing
maybe
my
they're catching a
back.
vibe from you or something,
They
you
were
know, I don't
rubbing
know.
my back.
Oh.
A few
All right, we don't need to
touched my
talk. We don't need to get in
ass.
about this. I don't want to know about them touching your ass. It's a little too much for me. I can't handle it.
If I was in Thailand and they were doing that to me, I would like it.
Oh, God.
You know? The ones that are, you know, the ones that are, you know, older.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, that's okay.
But that's all right. We
But I
had
didn't like it,
we had fun.
but I didn't care.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But I like to.
You
harass
see,
Scott.
it takes about 3 minutes, and the next thing you know, he's harassing me. He's giving me a hard time. And there are sometimes when I'm like, just stop, dude. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But the little kid was harassing you yesterday.
Which little kid?
The little, what was his name? The little Jamil or whatever, Schmazel
I
or what?
didn't get their names.
Jamil
They all sound-
Shamazel.
You mean the one?
The
that-
little guide that we had.
Oh, that guy. He was
Papa
harassing
rated-
you and.
Incorporated or what?
Yeah. You know, he seemed like, at first I didn't notice it, but he seemed like he was on drugs. Some form, something. But it's okay, even though he was on drugs, he was helpful.
Yeah, he was moderately helpful,
A little
yes.
bit helpful.
I didn't need his help, though.
But he wanted to go on the boat ride with us. But we wouldn't. You
Yeah,
kicked
this
him
kid.
off.
I get, well,
Scott literally
listen,
kicked him off the boat.
no, what happened
He
was
jumps on the boat.
the kid was following us around and everything. And he just kind of, like I said yesterday, he anointed himself as our professional guide. I didn't need him as a guide. We didn't need him as a guide. We didn't need the kid around. But because he was a nice little kid, you know, you could tell he probably didn't have much money, or he was, you know, living on the street or whatever. I'm like, all right, listen. And he did pay for his ticket by himself, so he had a little bit of money.
Oh, wow.
And so we paid for the tickets. And when we go in, he's in there with us. And I mean, he stuck by us. And every time that we got a little bit away from him, he's like, hey, you come. Go. Oh, God.
And he was pushing somebody.
Thank you, David. And he was pushing people. Sometimes people would come to get their selfies, and he'd be like, "Oh no, they have to go." He's like the fixer. He's like the bodyguard, going, "Enough." But by the time we got done, you know, like we were on the second floor of the palace, and both of us wanted to get out of there, right?
Yeah, it got to. Well, it's not like I had enough.
No,
or too
but it
much.
was
It's-
draining.
It's just, you know, okay, we gave them enough. Let's go.
Well, I didn't
That's
even
how
think
I
of it
felt.
that way, that we gave
I
him
felt
enough.
like, you know what? We gave them enough.
I thought
Let's go to the next step.
No, I thought
Let's go on
I've
the
seen
boat.
the inside of this place. I know kind of what it's about. I'm feeling like, you know, there's no end to this. And I remembered what happened with the guy who was the member of parliament when he's walking through the streets. He just told the people, just please move, get out of my way, and they moved.
Right.
You know, he's just like, hey, I gotta go, leave me alone. You know, don't. He bye. You know, he tried to be nice, and so I was like, okay. And so then we were like, I was telling the kid, can we get out of here from the second floor without having to go back downstairs through all the people? He's like, no, you have to go up. There was no way out. We had to go back up, go up, and there was like, I don't know how many stories. Was it 3, 4? It was a bunch of stories, you know, it was 3, 4 stories high. And they had like old dinner, like the dinner table and like a place where all the prime minister sat and talked and everything like that, and all their furniture. It was kind of cool. The big thing is that it's a pink palace to me. And then it's got some cool stuff inside. And it's historic. It's supposed to be
they
the
told
most
me it's the most
historic
place.
building in Bangladesh. But then we got out of there, and I was like, all right, how are we gonna, like, I don't really want to hang out with this kid all day. It's not that I don't like him. It's just that when you got literally hundreds of people coming to you, grabbing you, pushing you, taking selfies with you, and some people, I'd be standing there just doing my own thing in line, and they just jump next to me, put their phone up and take a selfie. It was, oh, thank you. They wouldn't even ask me. They just jumped right there and they start taking the selfie. So when we got out, I was like, man, we need water. So we got some water, and of course, I bought the kid some water. Right? Bought the kid. Did you get water? You got water.
Yeah.
We all got water.
That water tasted really good quality.
I don't know. It's water to me. And then we started walking. We wanted to go down to the river, and he's like, he did help us. He said, don't go this way because the river it's flooded over here. If you go around the other way, we'll be able to get through.
Right.
And so there you go.
This salad is really good.
I know, it looks very fresh.
Fantastic.
How much is that?
I forgot.
It's like $13.50 or something, $12.50. So it's about 13, 14 bucks. Anyway, we get down to the river, and he knew we wanted to get on a boat. I think he thought we wanted to go across the river, which that's not a bad idea, actually. And there is a market over there that we didn't get to, a bazaar, you know, a market bazaar or whatever you call it. If we had just kept walking a little farther down. But he did take us the right direction. We got down to the river, and I negotiated with the boat driver. And then the kid was like, I go with you. And I'm like, no, it's okay. You stay here. And then he got some money. And, you know, we're like, okay, bye. And he's standing there. So the boat starts pulling out. And he jumps on the boat. He's like, I go with you. He's like, I go with you. And we're like, no, it's okay. Because the last thing I wanted after all that commotion in the Pink Palace, it wasn't that I didn't like the kid or anything, but it's like, he was like a little gnat. He was always saying things. He wanted us to do this and do that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do this. Yes, you can do that. Go this way. Go that. And I was like, man, I don't need that shit. You know, after being in there and having all those people clamoring for our autographs. So I'm like, no, don't. It's okay. No problem. And so the boat driver kind of like gently like pushed him over to the other boat, and he jumped on the other boat and he got off, and he's standing there on the what do you call it, the steps.
And he's crying.
He wasn't crying. Don't
was
say that.
crying.
He was not crying.
He was like, oh, my daddy bear is leaving me.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Fucking dick. He's waving at us. Bye.
Yeah, he was crying.
Well, you know, what are you gonna do? Daddy bear.
You're a daddy bear.
Shut the fuck up, all right?
He probably had a crush on you.
We don't need to... Listen, I don't care about all those things, okay?
But it's still funny.
It's not funny to me. Why is
Ask
it?
them if
It's
funny.
not funny.
That
The little kid had a crush on me?
So many gay people like you.
What are you... The hell are you talking
You're
about?
ideal for many of the gay people. They love daddy bears.
Ugh. All right, listen. Why are we talking? I don't want to talk about sexuality, Chuck. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking drinking an apple juice. I don't want to throw up. I think about this shit. I got a wife and kids.
I know you
I don't
do.
care if all these little guys are attracted to me, and you know they want to put their hand on me. Billy's like, the truth comes out. You know, and the thing is that Chuck was like behind me or something when we were walking, and he grabbed my back, like to kind of like, because people were pushing from behind, and he kind of grabbed my back or touched my shirt. He goes, your back was so wet, it was disgusting.
Oh, it was disgusting. And I touch many backs. 'Cause
I don't want to know about that.
I would, touch their back when I'm taking that.
Yeah,
selfie.
but Chuck, I've been
But
walking
yours,
all fucking day.
It was
You're in here sitting here sleeping, you know, fucking taking a dump on your own sweet time, eating a salad in the air conditioning, and I'm out there running around on the streets, sweating my balls off. What do you think? You think I'm not gonna be sweaty? I mean, you know, I'm out there busting my hump, busting my pick.
Your back felt like a wet sponge.
That's enough, Chuck. Let's move on to the next subject. This fucking guy, he likes breaking my balls, literally. Like, you know. Give me shit all the time. But that's okay, because I give it back to him.
Oh, yes, you do.
He doesn't ever want to eat in a restaurant because he's scared he's going to get sick. He'll eat in the hotel restaurant. Yeah, Scott's out there getting scoops and Chuck's sitting on your ass. That's the thing. Yesterday, you missed a big opportunity, man. You would have liked that, because Chuck's always talking about, I know this princess, I know that person, I met the prime minister, I did it. And here's the thing, Scotty just goes out sweating his balls off, right? I'm out there sweating, you know, like I said, busting my pick. And, you know, opportunities arise when you know, bust your ass. And those opportunities arose yesterday. And, you know, if anything, I can say, hey, I sat in with the members of parliament of Bangladesh, which I think is just hilarious that I just come, I just come here, and the next thing I know, I'm sitting in a room full of the members of parliament. Imagine if that happened in the UK.
They'd attack you.
Yeah, well, they did it. Most of them did attack me. They all attacked me. And believe me, oh, he's got a crush on me. Beyond Trinity, I have a crush on Scott. I don't know. I barely understand why my wife likes me. I understand why my kids like me. I don't understand why anybody likes me.
Everybody.
I mean, I'm a decent person, I think, but that doesn't make you likable all the time. You know.
Everybody loves you.
Yeah. He's out there freaking. Oh, no, that's not going to happen. He's out there telling people he's a big YouTube star. He's really big superstar. Big star YouTube. And I'm like, Chuck, shut the fuck up. No, we didn't.
And they're all excited.
Yeah, they're all excited. Listen, I don't care about stardom. I'll be honest about that. Fame and stardom mean nothing to me.
Well, I know it means nothing.
Success is what is important. Success in accomplishing your goals is what's important, not stardom. And I think that's where I've seen, listen, I know 2 girls from Thailand that, let me think. One of them used to work at Starbucks. One of them used to sell the film for my mobile phone. She used to work for the people that I go to get my phone, whatever I need from my phone, the accessories. And both of those girls, I would say one of them is a very good-looking. Hey, Alvin, what's happening? One of them is a very good-looking girl, young lady. She's about 24, 25. The other one's about 23, and she's not the greatest looking. She's okay, but she's got a body on her. They both have good bodies. And the one asked me how to be a YouTube star, and I'm like, you're asking me? I'm like, I felt like telling her, show your tits. But that was, I just told her it was difficult. And so what do? They both try to become Instagram stars. And I'm like, is that your life aspiration? You're 22 years old and you decided that you're going to be the next big thing on YouTube. How does that work? I think it takes a little bit more than that. If she's butt ugly and she's got big tits, guys get tired of them, you know. That'll be $25, Alvin, for me to whisper those words. I'm not a trained SEAL. I can imagine, like what is it with the was it Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson when he's like, you can't handle the truth. Is that who it was? Or like Arnold, I'll be back. Or Jack Nicholson, you can't handle the truth. And people ask him all the time. I wonder, like, what's it like when everywhere you go, you got somebody going, say this for me, say that for me, say this for me, say that for me. At the chicken place. With your wife, is that what it was? Remember, if I remember correctly? All right, man. So how you doing? Me, I'm still alive. Barely. I'm hanging on by a thread. Can I have a mushroom soup, please?
Please have mushroom soup.
Every day it's the same thing.
It's good. It's tasty. Very tasty.
Every day he wants mushroom soup. He has a. Why don't you just order them at the same time and eat them together? Because you want to lengthen your meal and enjoy it. Is that what you like to do?
No, I don't want the mushroom
He has
soup to get cold.
He has a salad, and then he'll be like, "I'm still hungry," every single day, and then he'll say, "I need a mushroom soup." It's the best mushroom soup I've ever eaten. Yeah, The Odd Couple. Yeah, kinda. Laurel and Hardy,
Yeah.
or what's the other one? Abbott and Costello. Well, you're back.
No,
Well,
I
my
think The Odd
phone's
Couple.
my phone is running out of battery life. I need a power bank, and I didn't bring it with me, and I'm not gonna go run up there and get it. So I only got a few percent
You
left.
should go up there. I have to go up. I have to go
I
upstairs.
don't
and
want to
put-
go up there.
I have to put.
I'm sitting down right now. I want to relax.
I need to put sunblock on before we go out.
He needs to put sunblock on. Okay. Scott is not eating. Scott had an orange and an apple, and he had some apple juice right now. You got to go soon anyway. So yeah, I do. This has been another long stream. Don't forget the Patreon, guys. It makes these streams possible. And also the, let's see, the merchandise. What merchandise? The t-shirts, the... Hey, you take it easy, man. I didn't know that was you for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't sound good, huh? Take care of it when I get home. Yeah, the t-shirts, the coffee mugs, the books, the prints. What else? Yeah. This super chats, the PayPals, the Patreon. All these things help me make these trips so you can get the next trip. You know? That's how it works.
And he wants to do some really amazing trips.
Well, I've wanted to do some for a long time.
Really amazing.
That's true. Very true. Sounds badass. Yeah. Well, could be. Might be. Should be. Will be. One day. Good things happen to those who wait, I believe. You know? Patience is a virtue. Let's see if I can think of any other, what do you call them, sayings? What's the word for that? I forget. Anyway. Good things happen to good people. Hard work pays off. The early bird gets the worm. Oh, yeah. I'll be all right. A little bit of tea. Get going. Yeah, who's Felix and Oscar? I don't know. I can't even remember that show anymore. I just remember it was Jack Klugman and Tony Randall. That's all I remember.
Felix.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
You're Oscar.
Maybe, yeah.
But Felix never came.
He nitpicks about everything, and I don't. I'm not. Well, I don't want to walk. It's a block away. You just take a grab.
I can walk. What are you talking about?
No, but you know how you are.
About
You always
food.
want to take a grab
About
taxi.
About food. Well, I don't.
I'm
wanna
almost
walk.
57. I'll be 57 in, what's today? 1 month and like 8 days. So not too much longer. But I feel about 80. See? I feel about 80. I feel like a little old man when I get up. But that's been going on for a long time, so, you know, feelings. Fuck your feelings. I used to have a shirt
I
that
think
said
people
that.
should feel their feelings.
I don't think
To
so.
work through
I'm not a
it and
feeling kind of
process.
guy like that.
And
No, I don't
process
think so.
their
Not when it
feelings.
comes to that shit, because it doesn't do anything.
Well,
All it does is make you
physical
go, I
stuff.
don't feel good. Yeah, okay, but you don't feel good. But you know what? You're going to feel even worse if you don't go and do something that you've been planning to do for a long
You got to
time.
feel your feelings, and you got to still go and do something.
You act 10, feel 80, and look 90. Thanks, you bastard. Maybe we can fill out a butthurt feelings report. Stay with us. Avoid all political gatherings. Oh yeah, you know, that's right. You know, I charge $50 for a pair of my Bangladesh sweaty underwear used in a rally.
I have a friend that has a.
I don't want to know about it.
dirty
I
underwear
don't want to know
website
about it. I
who
don't
makes a
want
lot
to.
of money.
I don't want to know about it.
Dirty
That's too
socks.
much information.
Dirty underwear.
Dude, it's too much information. That shit drives me crazy. I don't know about that. That shit's disgusting. I'm serious. It's
You sell
disgusting.
dirty panties too.
Can you stop?
Dirty bras.
Can you stop? Jesus criminy, this guy's pushing my buttons.
Bye. Hey, bye.
I don't want to know it. Don't say another freaking. I'm gonna mute you. You're gonna get muted. I can do that now. I know how to do it. I will mute your ass. You say anything else. Get the fuck out of here. I'm Oscar the Grouch. That's what I am. I got a headache now. Yeah, I don't feel that good, to be honest. I don't feel like spry right
You've
now.
been working your ass off. That's why.
Maybe I should have a coffee.
You've
Fuck.
been working like hardcore. Get a coffee right now.
I tell the guy. I just want a single espresso. Yeah, I know. I'm getting sick.
I'm gonna get a coffee too.
You are.
Yeah.
Can I have a single espresso? And I don't know about him.
Americano.
Hang on a second. Let's see here. Hang on 1 second. I guess it's time to call it. It's time to call it quits because I only got 3% on my phone left, and I don't feel like running upstairs and getting my charger. So thank you everybody for joining me. Appreciate it. Appreciate the views. You know, share this video to your website or to your girlfriend or your nanny or whatever. Let's help get my views up and get some more subscribers. They do have a lot of pharmacies here. I don't know what kind of stuff they sell here, and I actually should go in and check it out. Should, you know. What do you got here? Got any liquid morphine? Anyway, I will talk to you guys later before my phone dies out. Appreciate it. And until next time, which who knows when that'll be. It might be in another hour. It might be like in 3 days. It might be in a week. I don't know. Or it might be never. So, until next time, ashi. Goodbye. Jerkan mai. Arrivederci. Adios. Hasta la vista, baby. And all that good stuff, all right? Take it easy. I'll talk to everybody later.